So it's your girl Lala, but real name Gabrielle. I'm a creative director. I'm a makeup artist here in Dallas Fort Worth. Whoop, make the sound go
All
off.
right.
There you go. All right, yeah. So right now I have a production company called Godlike, and yeah, that's a little 25, no kids and single. Yeah, just had to throw that out there. All right, Miss Alexis.
Well, my name is Alexi. I am co-founder of Compatibility. Yeah.
Done. All
Mhm.
right. What's up, everybody? My name Darian. I am a photographer. I was born in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, raised in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, out here now in Dallas, Texas. And I do a lot of editorial, beauty, fashion work. So y'all can tap in with me and follow me on IG at Darian with that cannon.
Sorry, real quick. Sorry, not to break the ice.
Right.
Follow me on Instagram
What's wrong with
at
you?
yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Lala got Moolah. That's LALAGOTMULAAA. 3 A's, y'all. Yeah.
She cold. So y'all follow her.
Follow me.
And don't forget at the real Lick Appeal.
Well, me as an African, I don't. Can you say it? Whenever you're on phone, right? They will say expo, and that is nice.
Please.
Hey, the real Eve.
Xylophone.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
It's just only your own name now. It's so simple. I think customer care they have sense. My name is J Loma.
J Lo Ma. I got
Very
you.
simple. I don't need to say J for that. She always say that you all can figure that one out. So I do music and I'm a businessman and I like money. I'm just the also that said anything else you bring it. I'm here to make it work.
Right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for honoring us today. So let's get to the questions. So the first question I'm going to be asking today. So we want to know your thoughts and what you think about the question. So the first question is, a friend sent it to us, so we should debate about it and see what you guys think about it. So why do women fall in love with the wrong guy? They already know this guy has a problem, and then they still get married, and after the marriage, they start complaining. They start having problems and all of that, and they break up. But it doesn't make no sense to me because if you get married, you shouldn't be breaking up after. You should have known that this person has certain problems that you can't really deal with. Because if you're divorcing him after 1 year, it doesn't make sense. So what are your thoughts?
So I got a lot of thoughts on it, but I'm gonna keep it real simple for y'all. So I personally think that it's hard for us to accept the truth, and it's hard for us to accept that we can't change a man because we are women and nurturers. We want to always see the best in a person or believe the best, which is okay. But you got to understand a man, he makes that choice himself. So I feel you already got signs ahead of time before you got married that this wasn't the guy for you or he was dealing with these things. Now, if you didn't accept it right then and there, this might be him for the rest of his life, then it was a big chance that you were going to get divorced. Unless you came to that point, he was like, well, this is how he is. This is who he is. If he never changed, I'm cool with it. That's when I feel like, okay, you got a fighting chance. But from the gate, you say yes, and you already know like, he got this way that I don't like, and I want him to change. That's where you went wrong.
So now, why do they still go?
Because she said they don't want to accept the truth.
They don't want to accept the truth, and they think they can change you. They don't understand the root. Or even if you made some people, they what if they didn't know? It's like a situation. Sometimes you don't know, which a lot of things you don't know until you're married to that person. But that's the point of getting married. It's like, okay, we finna jump to death do us part, no matter what. But the truth really don't come out until you're married with somebody, because then you're exposed to a deeper side of them that the world don't see, only God see, and God allows you in a marriage to see that in a person, because I think it's the true definition of love.
They have to take a look at themselves, so then they'll tolerate a lot more, and they'll go through that just by themselves. So it could be that too. So it's really lazy.
Right. I think it's like society pressure. on women. Yeah, like this in my churches. You see the pressure, bro. First of all, you are here. You don't even know why you are in this world. First of all, why can't you just enjoy your life first?
Yeah.
I don't be blaming them going into marriage. See, them even having a friend getting married. It's scary that, bro, this girl is getting married and I'm here. There's this pressure that people don't want to talk about. They, they just don't want to talk about that. There's this pressure of marriage. Y'all should leave us alone, bro. Why y'all don't want to talk about that? No, for real. There'll be damaged marriage no matter how, if we don't fix this. I don't think I've get to know who I am yet, and you want me to see. I watched something. A lady was like, I think people should get married when they're in their 40s. Wait, yeah, he said 40s and 30s, late 30s and 40s. She said because by then you already know who you are. You enjoyed everything. Now you can give your time.
Ooh, I hate that answer.
No,
From them, not from you.
No, it makes sense because a lot of people see. We just, like I said the other time, I was like, this is my first time of this in living in this world. I need to get to know a lot of stuff. I'm still figuring shit out. So I don't think I don't want to blame women. I think they should deal with the pressure on marriage so that they won't take bullshit.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Also, just something to go off of what you said, Lala. The getting to know someone, getting to know a deeper part of them after you get married. I feel like I would take the time to know that prior to, so that way I know, like, okay, I'm ready for this marriage, pretty much. But the question that I have is, and this is more so towards the women on the side, do y'all ever see yourself fall in love with like the potential of someone? And how do you kind of like snap out of that?
So, okay, I got you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah, but I don't understand the question. Say it again.
Yeah. So even for guys too, I have to make sure that I don't fall in love with potential of someone or the idea of someone. So how do you make sure you keep yourself in check for that?
Yeah. You see, I think we're getting it twisted because you're actually supposed to fall in love with the potential in someone rather than the present. That is, I think that's one of. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay,
That's exactly some of the things we're missing.
Okay.
Maybe you're 21 years old, right? And another 21. The first 21 years, you have two 21 years, and maybe you're 21 years old, and you have two friends, right? You're looking to. I feel marriage should be intentional. You look at the person, you're not looking at what the person has right now. You're looking at the potential of this person. What are his dreams? Does this person look like he's gonna be kicked out of school? Does it look like somebody who has the ambition to finish college and get a job and get married and be responsible? The biggest mistake you make is to get married with the present. Like, okay, now this guy has $3,000 and this guy has $0. Therefore, I should go for the one that has $3,000. You're supposed to. It's just like what happened between Barack Obama and his wife. The wife knew the husband has talent. It's going to become something great.
But he had that ambition, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the potential.
Right.
The ambition
like,
is the potential, right?
But he's actually applying and working towards something. You know, like when is the boundary or the line between this person and you can see the potential in them, but they're just not doing not doing anything.
Anybody that is not doing nothing doesn't have no potential.
That's a dream.
That's a dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're mistaking dream for potential.
Potential is working towards it. Like when you're working towards it, meaning there's a potential, it might be.
Yes.
But when you just have it, but you're not working towards it, that's just a dream.
That's a dream. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, because you're not working.
You see one mistake. That's the little difference between some of us Africans and a lot of African Americans. Our parents actually sat us down, make us understand, say, you don't just fall in love with every Tom, Dick, and Harry you see. This person has to share your values
That's
and
what I was thinking.
has the potential or is working towards something to better his life. Okay. So that's why you see a lot of people, they get 5, 6 baby mamas, and because they look cute. Looking cute is not enough.
Well,
Right.
well, wait.
Okay.
Well, you're right. I'm not. But
You shouldn't. Let me just quickly end with this. You shouldn't fall in love with a guy because he's cute or handsome.
you're right.
That's the mistake many people make. You should fall in love with the person ethics, belief, things that will make his life and his family's life become better. Like this person has a vision, he's working towards it, he's intentional towards the things he does. He has the ability to become great. Those are the things that should be attractive. No, oh, he has swag or he look good. And nah.
Yeah. But remember that most of the time, right? People are not God. They don't see tomorrow. They only see what they see right now. So the way you reason is different. You reason about your life. But when they are with you, they just with you right now. They still go back to their house. So it's what you do right now. It's like what you do to them right now. It's what they receive.
That's the problem we have.
But
It shouldn't be like it shouldn't be like
I
Let them talk.
No, you good. No, I like to hear it. I like to hear it. So, personally, I think you should fall in love with a person for who they are today. And when I say for who they are today, it don't mean like they're not going to change years to come. They're not going to reach their potential that you can see in a person. But you should never fall in love with potential. I can like your potential. That doesn't mean you're going to reach that. So if we're talking about love is deeper than potential, because potential, when I think of potential, I'm thinking of, and I know a lot of people are, they're thinking of the outside, like financially, or building a family or things like that. When I think of it, falling in love, it's more so of, like you said, core values. It's not, and it don't necessarily even have to be family values, because that can change because we all have trauma, So when I'm thinking of falling in love with you, I just want to know who you are and if you can be real.
okay. Let me quickly just throw this. Right. Among all the qualities of getting into a relationship and marriage, which of them do you think is the least you should consider? To me, okay. Let me be more. Let me point. Let me point properly. When you're getting married, right? Love. I know a lot of this is not a popular opinion. Love is the least thing.
what?
Yes.
That's when you think of marriage as a business. That's when you think of America marriage.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Technically, it kind of is a business.
Love is good. Love is beautiful. Love is a wonderful thing. Right. You could love anybody. You could love a wife beater. You could love a criminal, because even the people in jail, they have love. If all you base your relationship on is love, that's the biggest mistake. You're gonna be raising your kids alone while he's in jail for 15 years. Right. So my point is, there are many factors that you need to consider when trying to have a relationship.
What are the factors?
Right, but
Love is part of it.
But that wasn't the original
No.
question. That
Can you
was
tell us, please?
Love is part of it. Right. Hard work is part of it. Commitment is part of it. Is it a loving father? Could this person be a loving father? It's
Loving
part of
father
it.
comes love.
No.
Love and love.
See, when I mean loving father, love the family. The people who don't care.
I've seen someone that have money,
the
but
law,
it's
the law,
a wicked
law,
father.
money. I'm gonna come to money. Right. See, when you're homeless and you have love, then you realize how important money is.
Yeah, no, money is good, but see,
I'm telling you,
money.
when you sleep under the street,
It's that argument
You know.
like money is not everything,
Money-
but like not having money is not fun either.
Yeah, it's not
You know?
fun. We know.
Yeah.
it's the worst thing that could happen
Yeah.
to you.
No, it's not the worst thing.
If you
that
sleep
can
on the
happen to
street,
you.
No,
that's not the worst
it's
thing
not.
that can
Everybody
happen
was
to
once
you.
sleeping in the street before civilization.
I don't think that's
came.
the worst thing. It's
Remember?
painful. It's
Yes.
it's one of the worst things that can happen, but it's
Okay.
not the worst. Personally, what was the question? Because I got lost. What was the question?
so we're talking about like getting married and the potential what you should look at. So the point I'm trying to make is
You said love is the least.
love is one of them. There is not the it shouldn't be the
No, you said it's the most least.
I say it's one of the least.
Wait, do you think
It's supposed to be the top.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be the top, but like, but do you think that's because of like the society that we're in right now?
Because when you get married, after a while, love disappears.
No, love.
That's
That's
true.
what makes you
Okay,
stay.
tell
Because
us.
Yeah.
No, love doesn't make you stay.
I think no, love don't make you stay.
Love doesn't
but
make you stay.
the love for your, I think. See, let's stop right because when I think of marriage, I think of it as a calling, right? Because everybody hop in marriage based off of like, oh, I like this person or I love this person. But if we think about it, marriage is really a calling. So when you enter a marriage, it's not about you and that other person. It's about everything, your community, your kids, your legacy. God for one first.
Thank you.
But I think that's where we're getting lost at when we're talking about marriage right now, because if you make that your core, like God, your core, that's going to keep you from leaving. And God is love. So if we originally, love is what's going to keep you there. But the purpose of your marriage, the people that is affected by your marriage, that is what's going to keep y'all like, your engine running to be like, okay, I can't do this. I can't cheat because I got people looking up to me. Like as a man, I can't cheat because my name is on the line. My family name is on the line. So I think when we're talking about marriage, we're talking about purpose.
You're very right. You see, love is what takes you into marriage. But what keeps you in marriage is purpose.
Yeah,
There we go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Love is good.
Real simple. There you go.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me tell you the absolute truth. Let me tell you what I feel is the absolute truth.
Yeah.
When you live with somebody in the same house for 10 years, after a while, the love is not there.
Yeah, love don't.
You know what
love
keeps you at that point
sometimes.
is the purpose. Now we have a purpose. We have a family. It's not about me anymore. It's not about you anymore. It's not about your own personal feelings anymore. It's about your kids, your dreams together, your husband's dream, your collective goal. That's what keeps you.
But that's
Because
the
if it
same
was-
thing that.
If it was just
But
You wanna
there's a lot of compromise that is painful. Though.
But that's love. That's what
Yeah,
he's discussing.
like there's a lot of compromise that people